Treated that shoot around like a normal scout. Left for the rebound. Caitlin Clark around the back. Thought about pulling. Still with some time. Here is Clark. Waits. Takes. Short.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, I think. Obviously, as two rookies, like getting to share this experience for the first time, like super rare to be here as a rookie. And then to have two of us here, I think it's just really great overall. I think obviously the fans are going to be very excited about it.
You know those glam shots of Kelsey, Aaliyah, and Caitlin at the All-Star game? Let me tell you, there's way more going on behind the scenes than you think. These girls aren't just walking onto the court looking perfect. Imagine this. Kelsey's fighting with her hair, Aaliyah's practicing her jump shot for the millionth time, and Caitlin, she's pacing back and forth, going over plays in her head. It's not all sparkles and smiles, folks. You're about to see what really goes down before the cameras start rolling. You know what's crazy? Kelsey Mitchel's having a full-on battle with her hair right now. I'm talking World War III level drama.
And what she's done for us and paved the way to even for us to be here. We're internally grateful for her, and I think that we only can do right by her by competing as best as we can tomorrow. Kind of the same as what they've been saying. Miller told us that she wanted to win, and she made it clear and cut, and asked us how y'all want to do this. And I think we grow to appreciate it because at the end of the day, we're competitors.
Picture this. Kelsey's standing in front of this huge mirror, and she's trying to get her hair just right. But her hair, it's not having any of it. It's like every strand has a mind of its own. She's tugging, she's pulling, she's twisting. At one point, I swear I saw her eyeing those scissors on the counter. The clock's ticking away. Minutes flying by and her hair's winning this fight. You can see the frustration building in her eyes. It's like watching a ticking time bomb, but instead of explosives, it's all about that perfect hairstyle.
And I think for us, it's just being in that moment, like understanding where we're at, understanding the eyes that are on us, understanding that we come in every single day and we work hard and we give it our all because we love the game. I mean, it's great to be a part of. You see the energy, you see the eyes, you see everything that is women's basketball and that's women's sports, and it's really, really exciting. Love you back. And so it's really special for us. And I think just thinking about our team too, like we have a special group, there's so much talent. And I think we just continue to work hard, and everyone that's watching is seeing the talent that we have.
Now, you're probably thinking, come on, it's just hair, right? Wrong. So wrong. For Kelsey, this isn't just about looking good for the cameras. It's about feeling like a boss when she steps onto that court. It's about confidence, about feeling unstoppable. When your hair's on point, you feel like you can take on the world. And Kelsey, she needs to feel like she can take on the best players in the WNBA. Did you know some players actually think their game suffers if their hair's not right? I'm not kidding. It's like their secret superpower or something. That's wild, right? But when you think about it, it kind of makes sense. If you're worried about your hair falling in your face or looking messy on TV, you're not 100% focused on the game. And in the WNBA, you need every ounce of focus you can get. Kelsey's getting more frustrated by the minute. You can almost feel the tension radiating off her. It's thick in the air, like you could cut it with a knife.
There has to be a point where, that has to stop, and you have to, take care of yourself and do things for yourself, and maybe some of those decisions at times can be hard. And my dream, my goal was to be there and to be there at some point. But I think getting this break is going to be very beneficial for myself.
Her teammates are peeking in, wondering what's taking so long. The stylist is sweating bullets, trying every trick in the book. It's like the whole world is holding its breath, waiting for Kelsey's hair to cooperate. And then finally, after what feels like forever, it happens. Kelsey makes one last adjustment and boom, it's perfect. Her hair's sitting just right, every strand in place. You can see the change instantly. Her shoulders relax, a smile spreads across her face. The confidence is back. Kelsey Mitchel is ready to take on the world. But here's the kicker. While Kelsey's just solved her hair crisis, Aaliyah is dealing with a whole different kind of pressure. And let me tell you, it's not about hair. Nope, Aaliyah's got something else on her mind. Something that's got her heart racing and her palms sweating. But that's a story for another minute. Let's just say, the drama is only just beginning. You ever wonder what drives a player to practice until their arms feel like they're gonna fall off? Aaliyah Boston's about to show us. While Kelsey was wrestling with her hair, Aaliyah's been waging war against the rim. And let me tell you, this isn't your average pregame routine. What's got her so worked up? Picture this. Aaliyah's all alone in the practice area, and she's got one thing on her mind, that jump shot. She's not just shooting casually. Oh no, this girl is on a mission. Shot after shot after shot. The ball flies through the air. Some go in, some don't. But Aaliyah, she's not stopping for anything. You'd think after hours of this, her arms would be screaming for mercy, but Aaliyah is in the zone. She's got that look in her eyes, you know the one. It's like the rest of the world doesn't exist. All that matters is her, the ball, and that hoop. Now, you're probably thinking, come on, doesn't she know her shot by now? I mean, we're talking about an all-star here. But for Aaliyah, it's never perfect enough. Each miss, it's like a tiny dagger. You can see it in her face, that little wince, that flash of frustration. But instead of discouraging her, it's like fuel to her fire. She's getting more intense with every shot. Did you know some WNBA players take hundreds of practice shots before a game? It's insane, right? Well, Aaliyah's probably beating that record right now. It's like she's trying to outdo herself, pushing her limits to the extreme. This isn't just practice, it's an obsession. The pressure's building. You can almost feel the weight of expectations on her shoulders. It's not just about this game, it's about proving herself, living up to the hype. Every shot that doesn't swish through the net perfectly is a reminder of what's at stake. But here's the thing about all this intense practice. It's a double-edged sword. A sports psychologist once said, while practice is essential, players must also learn to trust their instincts during games. Overthinking can lead to hesitation, which is detrimental in crucial moments. It's like Aaliyah's walking a tightrope between being prepared and psyching herself out. The tension in the air is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Aaliyah's face is a mask of concentration, sweat dripping down her forehead. She's in her own world, battling her own demons. Each shot is a test, a challenge she's set for herself. And then, finally, it happens. One perfect shot swishes through the net, then another, and another. Aaliyah's found her rhythm. 5 perfect shots in a row, nothing but net. You can see the change in her instantly. Her shoulders relax, a small smile tugs at her lips. She's ready. Aaliyah Boston has conquered her pre-game jitters, and she's primed for action. But hold up, we're not done with the drama yet. While Aaliyah's just nailed her shots and found her groove, Caitlin's over in the corner, and she's battling a whole different kind of demon. The All-Star Game's coming up fast, and it looks like everyone's fighting their own battles. What's Caitlin's deal? Well, that's a story you're gonna want to stick around for. Alright, let's talk about what we've seen here. These all-stars, they're not superhumans. They're just like us, dealing with the same nerves and doubts we all face. Kelsey battling her hair, Aaliyah obsessing over her shot, Caitlin wrestling with her own demons. It's all part of the game. Next time you see these stars shining on court, remember what's happening behind the scenes. It makes their performance even more mind-blowing. Dr. Jim Taylor, a sports psychologist, says it best. The key to overcoming performance anxiety is to focus on the process rather than the outcome. That's exactly what these players do. So here's a thought. What could you achieve if you pushed through your own jitters like these WNBA stars? As Kelsey Mitchel says, we come in every single day and we work hard and give it our all because we love the game and it will love you back. Maybe it's time to take that mindset into your own life. Who knows what you might accomplish?